Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Good, it's Nev. I haven't spoken to you in a while, but yeah, how's things been?
Really good. Really excited to come back, and how are you?
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, pretty excited for you guys to finally tour here, hey?
Yeah, it's about time. I'm super excited about it, and I'm really glad that we've got so many places to hit, because apparently Logan said that usually bands come out and do three shows, and then that's it, or 3 or 4. You know, they won't hit everywhere, but we're going to be hitting pretty much everything up. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, it is a really big tour, actually. I mean, yeah, usually it's, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, some other place, and that's it. But this is huge.
Yeah. We get to see so much of it too. Dylan and Damien have never been there, so I feel like this is the best way to see Australia, is driving around and, seeing all the wildlife and really experiencing it. My goal is to make them fall in love with Australia the way I love Australia, and I don't think that's going to be very hard, but I'm really glad they get to see so much,
When you were living here, did you do a lot of travelling like that?
No, I've actually never been to Perth. I've never been to Tassie, so that's going to be new. I mostly stayed around Sydney, Melbourne, and Queensland, but mostly Sydney.
Yeah, awesome. And of course, Matt, you're going to be playing on the Gold Coast, which is awesome. Yeah,
and I wonder if we've got a day off before or after, because that's a really fun place to sort of have a little bit of a party.
Yeah, I think it was looking at the date, I know you're doing Brisbane and then Gold Coast back to back.
I hope we've got a day off after that so that we can really just let loose. But yeah.
You're bringing, Rise of Avernus, In Death, and Hollow World on the road for this tour, the whole tour. I mean, do you know those guys very well?
Nah, not at all, actually. I mean, I know the bands. I know of In Death, and I think they were out recently with American Head Charge. And,
that's right.
So yeah, I'm familiar with the bands, but I'm not familiar with the people.
They're all really good people. They're the best people. The In Death guys are mischievous. You got to watch those guys. They like playing pranks, but they're good guys. And I think
so do we. Did you see what we did to Dragon Force?
Yes.
Yeah, they mess with us. They're going to have something coming to them too.
I think someone's got to be filming all this. I hope there's
Yes, I'll be filming too. That'd be cool.
I think this tour is going to be pretty phenomenal. I mean, not just for you guys, but I mean for the fans as well. I mean, the last time we spoke, the album was just about to come out. Since then, I mean, everyone's been loving it. I mean, down here, it's been really well received. I mean, have you been getting a lot of messages and stuff from fans down here?
Well, I don't have Messenger. I didn't know there was much of a following in Australia at all, just because I didn't know we were really. I thought that's why we were going out there, is to get people excited about it, and because people go see it nowadays and not just listen to it on YouTube. Just there's so much out there. I feel like for them to really really believe it, they've got to see it. So yeah, I thought that was the goal. But if people know about us already, that's awesome.
Well, I think we're claiming you guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, perfect. Yeah. I'll be waving that flag high, so yeah.
Of course, Evolution is still one of my favourite releases of the year. But, I mean,
thanks.
As I said, it's been really well received here. But where else in the world have you noticed that, you've been getting a lot of love because of the album?
I think South America for some reason. Maybe because of Logan's following. I think South America, I think the kids really love him out there, and they just sort of waited for the next thing that he came out with, and we haven't even been there yet, but we would like to. I think France as well, just probably because of Damien, and again because of Logan. I think Logan was in some magazine there, and he's got quite a fan base out there. So I think that's just because people are the most aware of us through Logan, and we got a little bit of a head start that way. Yeah, we're still building. We're still quite a baby band. But yeah, hopefully 2018 will be touring extensively and slowly but surely building up a bit.
It's so awesome to see, or just to follow you guys over your journey over the last year. Like you said, Dragon Force. There was the tour with Dragon Force, and you've done
so much fun.
Oh man, you've done so much stuff this last year, and it's been phenomenal to watch you guys. I mean, what's been, apart from that tour, what other highlights have been for you?
Well, Dragon Force was one of them, just because the guys are so amazing and funny, and we became quite good friends, and felt like we got on really well. And what else? Meeting Cobra from, just me personally, just being a little selfish here, meeting Cobra from Cobra and the Lotus was a highlight for me, just because she's become probably one of my best friends, and so that was a highlight for me. But for the band, just every single tour we've done is a highlight. It's a chance for us to sort of get out there and grow, and grow within ourselves, not exactly even with a fan base, just get better in ourselves and get better with the live shows, and so I'm thinking that Australia's going to be quite solid and a lot of fun, just because we sort of had the practice, and and now we're ready.
Which of the songs from the album have been the most difficult to translate live? Because there's some intense stuff on there.
Paragon's difficult. For me, it is. And so is Dark Matter. Dark Matter is, for some reason, it's not as, I think maybe we just need more practice with it or something, but Dark Matter doesn't sound as heavy live. I'm not sure why. I think maybe because everything has to be super tight, including the vocal. There's not a lot of breathing room in that song, so it's been quite difficult for me. And Paragon, switching from this tonal scream in the chorus to the quiet, clean is difficult for me, because usually by the time the clean comes along, I'm quite out of breath and just, been running around stage screaming. And then I have to do like this whisper, sort of low singing voice, and by then it just sounds like, like it's just not good. But working on it, that's what rehearsal's for, and so every show we improve a little bit on those songs.
I have seen live footage and stuff that's been posted online, and it's been tight. Everything I've seen is looking pretty solid.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the guys are super tight. I think I'm just self-critical. The guys, there's no problem with the guys. They're all amazing. But yeah, I feel like I have a lot of improving to do.
See, from an outsider's perspective, I think you're doing a fantastic job. That's what I mean. Like, you as a band, as a whole, as a unit, you're doing really well. But I guess as yourself, like me, you know what I mean? Like, I guess there's that self-reflection and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard, but I guess you know yourself. But everyone else, man, everything I've seen has been fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much.
I saw that you guys are working on some new tracks as well.
Yeah. We've had some downtime. I guess this is the slowest time of year, but we've had quite a lot of downtime these last couple of months. So we just decided what better than to just use that time and start writing again. And I'm really excited about what's already been done. And I think Logan said that it might be 2019 for the new album, but it could be sooner, but probably 2019.
Is there a name for it yet? Or is that later down?
There's no name. No, that's late. We're still doing like song structuring and writing riffs, so it's still in its skeletal days. But I think it's going to be like an evolved evolution.
Also, do you reckon we'll get some previews, some sneaky peeks on this tour?
That's the goal. I wanted to bring a new song, a fresh, brand new song to Australia. That's the goal there. But I can't promise anything yet, because we're still sort of, putting the songs together and writing. So, but yeah, that is my goal, and Logan, all the guys wanted to do that. So we'll see.
Even so, you've got all those tracks from the other albums that to choose from. I mean, everything's gold. So
Yep.
yeah. I mean, do you know how long you'll be playing for?
I'm not sure actually. That's probably a question for Logan. I'm guessing an hour at least, hopefully.
It's going to be phenomenal. I really can't wait to see you guys down here. And of course, Brisbane tour kicks off on February 28th, and I'll be at that one. And the Gold Coast one the next day. That's at the Shark Bar, and all full steam ahead from there. We're all looking forward to having a beer with you guys and buying all the merch and having a big party. Oh,
thanks. I'm super excited. Hopefully we'll have some time to really catch up when we get there, and a day off after the show would be amazing.